for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off?
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing, but you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Quarterback's throwing away from Heath. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They're able to make the tackle and now set up for it.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Outside the pocket, let's go! All kinds of room to throw that one in there. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now and make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need 6s.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
This is a defense that comes to play every week with bad intentions, and they set the tone in games by making hits like that. They've got players on defense that play downhill, and they come flying in. You're a ball carrier, you better get down. You keep trying to fight for extra yards, or you don't have your head on a swivel. Watch out, because these dudes lay the lumber.
Opening day, they might as well build a little drama with a 3rd and goal early. Motion from the wide receiver. It's Chandler. Touchdown, Dogs! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times they can run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback.
And we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just itching them out. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. They keep the physicality, the surge of physicality. The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets rid of it. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket, the play's breaking down. You can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away. The defense took advantage with the interception.
Running to Green. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he'll release it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season. On point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Skips away from pressure. The throw. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He's stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that with a short gain. They want to get this defense on its heels. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Sooners will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Offense lining up quickly. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to be.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Quick strike to the pitch. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark it down to the 18. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. That's a fumble on the play. Defense trying to take it back.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Takes the jab on the back. Just throwing it ahead. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in defense?
Well, these are the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 7 most of the time. But when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. The Dogs in the hurry-up. Those hairy Dogs taking a bite out of another 1st down.
You usually find Georgia teams that cover. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the Dogs do.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yards to get it to the 33.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
The give on the inside. And they didn't get it forward and edge. Defense wins the battle up front.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Toss sweep right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wide out. Got his man to the left. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Release by the QB. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He makes a grab. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a 1st down.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
And the Dogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Nice job.
Fielded in the end zone. Henderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Using the quick game. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30.
times the QB is going to drop back and try to make a big play, What's your safe option if nothing's there? Slip it to your running back. Let him catch it. Let him go get a first down for you.
Moving away from pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks are the ones where guys are wide open. You don't have to throw it any fast. You're trying to get it to him quickly because you're going to be so wide open like on that last play. Just take your steps, throw in rhythm, and just throw a catchable ball.
He's got the back in the middle. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Quarterback may change this route. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Boy, does he turn that loose down the middle. And they gambled in their own end, turned it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch.
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going to take off. Crosses the 40. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. They'll say he goes out of bounds. Target at the 46.
I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time, obviously 2 minutes, throwing between. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much life as possible.
Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. second half. Coming out with it, it's Henderson. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
The Sooners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And that's another incompletion for this offense. And, man, it's kind of been a grind. It's kind of been ugly. They're just not in a rhythm. This whole night, man, just the crowd here just kind of, everybody can feel it. This offense hasn't figured their way out, and they got to get something going.
So now it's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. Don't need to measure it to first down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
And the Sooners are flying down the field. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Flag in the middle. It's Gibson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they're stopping at the 26. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll
across the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He's at the 30. He's at the... And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Sooner!
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it. They go in a perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
And it always seemed like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds. You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football offense. Very lucky to get that football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the running back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. Able to punt and bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you just set up an opportunity to get some points. You start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He's got space.
You run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get to the running back. Look at the blocks out in front. Everybody aiming away, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big foul. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass.
to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Lost the fire on 2nd down. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
That's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing at running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Beautiful ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He strikes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Lost a throw on 1st down. Got his man picked up. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second
offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Hitting to him, hitting him.
Gets away from one, finds one. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive.
Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll have to check his fillings after that one, but he did get the first down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He might want another play. Just keeps slinging it. Caught in the backfield, it's blocked. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the equalization.
Turning to the running game here on third and goal. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. What a great job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
And coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And the Dogs can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. This offense will try to milk the clock. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they have to take some chances, and they have to be open and free. That's worked to their advantage. Now is not the time to get tight. You're the underdog winning this game late.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Knew where he wanted to go, but didn't couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation in the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an opportunity to get back in this game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down for the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. That one comes out hot down the right side. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And that was one of those gotta have. I mean, it's a fourth quarter, 4th down. We gotta get some points. Palmer, they needed that one.
Yeah, all routes have to be run at the right depth, and the ball's got to come out at the right time. Nice job there by the quarterback, working through his progression, finding the open man, and keeping his drive alive.
Of course, he's the quarterback. I thought it was first.
And they'll get it down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Will toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all for that pitch on the option.
And they try to sneak a run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You've got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, gain the sidelines. You still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here.
Scoring a touchdown, they take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He lets it fly. He's got it through. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And with that, they move back
That crazy finish for this offense, man. They needed a big play. The defense knew it. They were trying to stay deep, but unbelievable execution by this offense. They come up with a huge play in a huge moment and take the lead late in this football.
And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
When you look at the clock, we've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Here's a hit. Steps away. He will